so much for joining today's stretch and flex session here with me on Facebook. I hope that today's session finds you well and in good spirits. What a week we've had. I'm going to leave it at that. It seems like I say that every week, but I don't know what I don't know what has happened. It's baffling to me, so I guess I kind of stay away from it. But that doesn't mean that the effects aren't felt. That doesn't mean that the energy isn't present. And so here we are, digging into that practice. Hopefully it offers a safe space, a space of refuge. This card is always right on time. Look for the lesson. Everything we experience is healing something within us. Knowing this allows us to walk confidently into and through every relationship and experience, assured that there is a lesson for us that will allow us to be better. It's all happening for you. The heartbreaks, adversity, the things that seem like bad things are all facilitating a deflation of our egos, an awakening of different dimensions of ourselves, deeper awareness and acceptance if we pay attention. With every experience, we learn. When you learn, you heal. Just look for the lesson. I am grateful for the lesson in every experience. I think that it's just marvelous. I'm definitely plan to spend a little extra time on that card. I've been recently using my mala kind of in conjunction with the cards, and I take the affirmation and turn it into a mantra for the day. This particular card seems to come back just when I need it, always. So I hope that in all of this we take the time to seek what there is to learn, what there is to understand, and as always, be grateful. Having that information allows us to not repeat the same mistakes. It allows us to understand that there is growth in all of this. And sometimes it's really hard, but there is a lesson in all of this. I'd say that can apply on a macro level right now, but even individually, You know, we may be experiencing things that are really hard, that adversity, those obstacles. And if we can ground ourselves in the thought, in the feeling that we are divinely guided, and the experiences that we have all contribute to, like, the universe doesn't want you to fail. There's, you know, there's constantly this, I guess, this struggle as we climb up that ladder to enlightenment, to peace, to nirvana, you know, however you want to look at it. Like, there's constantly a struggle, and sometimes those struggles are a little bit easier to get through because our previous experiences have given us the tools we need to push forward. And sometimes those struggles are really hard because we don't have any previous experience to go on, and we have to forge a new way. And that first trip down that road, whatever road it may be, can be really hard. You have to clear away space for yourself on that path. So keep in mind, there's a lesson in all of this. I think that's a beautiful thought to kind of get started with here. Coming into our nice comfortable seat. Take a moment. Take a few breaths. And explore the body. Just become present in the space that exists. So you might notice with some shoulder rolls, there's some tension in the neck. Maybe you find some soreness in the upper back with some shoulder squeezes. But as you move through for these next few breaths, just subtle movements. Tap into what's happening in the body. Taking a moment to set an intention as you come in tune, in sync with your body. Notice where you have to linger a little longer. Notice what feels like second nature. Take one more big breath wherever you are. Come all the way up to the top. Tucking the chin, elongating the spine. Relax the shoulders. Take a deep breath in, arms out and up. Palms together, exhale. Bring the palms to the heart. Gentle bow of the head. Following the breath all the way through, inhale, arms out and up. Bring the chin up, gaze follows the thumbs. Exhale, gaze continues to follow the thumbs. Bring the elbows together, down in front, gentle bow, releasing the elbows. And take one more breath, inhale. scooping up all the day has to offer. Letting the head come back, gazing at the thumbs. Exhale, try to let the exhale last as long as the movement here. Gaze follows the thumbs as you bring the palms down to the heart. Release the palms to the knees. Take some gentle shoulder rolls towards the back. Really working on releasing that, any tension in the neck, in the shoulders. And as the shoulder blades come together in the back, notice those muscles contracting. And take one more breath, rolling to the back. Beautiful. We're going to inhale. Take this left arm up. Exhale, keep that shoulder rolling towards the back. Open up to the left. Dropping that left palm down behind you. If you'd like, you can bring the right palm onto the opposite knee. And inhale, come back to center. Reach both arms up. And exhale. Twist to the right. Feeling the full twist in the mid back, in the upper back, maybe even in the neck. Inhale, coming back to center, reach both arms up. Exhale, open the elbows, pressing the elbows down and back, lifting up the heart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, open those elbows, palms facing forward. And inhale, come on up. Exhale, open the arms out to the sides here. Interlacing the palms behind the back. Pressing the palms together. Squeezing the elbows together. Rotating the shoulders externally, rotating them outward. Take a deep breath in. Feel the stretch in the neck here as you press the palms away from the body, lengthening through the elbows. Notice that stretch in the pecs here. On your next exhale, lift up the palms and notice what you feel here. We've done this before. We might have done this a million times, but how does this feel different? See if you can relax the shoulders away from the ears a little bit more. Inhale, release the palms, scooping the arms up. Exhale, fold forward, palms down, and walk the palms out. Go ahead and release the head towards the mat. Looking for length in the spine here. Maybe you reach the right arm forward. And then the left arm. Feeling that all under the armpit, wrapping around to the spine. Take one more full breath. Beautiful. Inhale. Look up.
Lifting up the head here. Exhale, walk the arms to the right. Kind of run out of space here, so I'll bend my elbows, but the palm reaches all the way over. That left palm reaches as far as you can. And switch sides, inhale, lifting up halfway, and walk the arms over to the left. Right arm comes over as much as you can. Deep stretch along the right side of the body. Take one more breath here. And come back around to center. And walk the palms back. Take a couple of circles here. Just loosening up that space once more in the spine. Switch directions. Nice. Let's come onto our backs. Nice and easy here. Take a moment, let the spine settle into the mat. Let the shoulders relax. Right knee in towards the chest. Left leg extends. Give that knee a nice hug. Extend that right leg up towards the ceiling. So ideally we're looking for that 90-degree angle with the toes flexed towards the body. Okay. If we need to lower down a little bit, we can. Take a moment. Notice the sensations in the body here. Interlacing the palms, a strap, a towel behind the right thigh. Keeping those toes flexed towards the body. Maybe you slide the palms up. Bringing that leg just a little bit closer to the body. Taking your time here. More breaths. Try to keep the shoulders relaxed down onto the mat. Feel those abdominals engaged as well, flattening the low back down to the mat. Beautiful. Take a moment, roll that right ankle around. And bend that right knee, hug it in. Take it out to the armpit, opening up that hip. Draw that knee back to center and release. Switching sides, pull that left knee in. Take a moment, settle. Notice how the right hip flexors, the right quads are starting to open up here. ahead, straighten up that left leg for a moment. Just pause, notice the sensations here, what feels tight, what feels strong as that heel presses up towards the ceiling. And interlace the palms behind that left thigh. And gently walk those palms towards the ankle. Nice and easy here, minding the breath. So you notice it may not be the same from left to right. That right heel is powering down to the mat. The right knee presses down to the mat. That right leg is your anchor here. As the left leg pulls in towards the body, take a few more breaths. Beautiful. Take a couple of circles here with the left ankle. And go ahead and release that left knee to the chest. Heel comes down to the glute. Go ahead, pull that knee into the armpit, opening the hip. Right knee presses down, right heel presses down. Yes. Beautiful. Come back to center. Both knees into the chest here. Actually, both soles down to the mat. Hip distance apart. Taking a little bridge pose. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, feel those abs, pull the belly button down towards the mat and lift up the hips, pressing into the heels, pressing into the palms, the elbows, forearms, shoulders, everything here. Feeling the glutes engage at the top. Take a few more breaths here. If you're feeling any sensations, if you're feeling any pinching here in the low back, perhaps you have pressed up too far, so you want to come back down. So there's a nice line of energy here from the knee to the hip to the shoulder. We really don't want to press too much further than that. Not yet, at least. And on your next exhale, go ahead, roll it down. Take your time. Beautiful. Full breath, coming back into bridge pose. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, set those abdominals down to the mat. Going through the back and lift up the hips here. This time, shifting onto that left foot, we're going to raise that right leg up towards the ceiling. Okay? If this is too much, keep that right knee bent. 3, 2, 1. And release that right leg down. Roll it down. Hips down. Noticing the sensations. This time in the left glute, take a full breath. Resetting for bridge. Notice the shoulders. Inhale here. Squeeze that belly button up and in. Lift the hips. Shifting to the right foot. Left foot comes up. 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Release that left leg. Slowly roll it down. Yes. Give the knees a hug. Nice. Hugging that left knee in. Extend the right leg. The spine is long here, and the right leg is actually hovering, pointing those toes away from the body. Send both feet up to the ceiling. As you exhale, right knee in, hover the left leg. Here we're working to hold the abdominals. So the low back, inhale up. Stays down to the mat. Exhale, left knee in. Inhale. Exhale. Nice. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. Inhale, bring both knees into the chest. And here we're going to start a gentle rocking motion, coming up to a nice tall seat. Squeeze that belly in towards the thighs. And we're going to shift the weight on the sit bones back so that we're up for a nice toe touch with the toes. Go ahead and bring your palms behind the knees, taking a nice half boat pose. Inhale, lifting the top of your head up. Exhale, lifting the heels here. If you would like, you can release the palms for a little extra challenge. But here the thighs pull in, the heart moves in. Breathe here. 3, 2, 1. Release, crossing at the ankles. Sitting up nice and tall here. Palms come down just in front and outside of the sit bones. We're going to pitch the shoulders forward and lift up the seat. Come back down. Nice and easy. This time, interlace the fingers behind the head. Feel the belly pull to the thigh, thigh to the belly. Shift your weight back. You can uncross the heels. Maybe you come to a toe touch. Some of you may stay here. Some of you may lift up your heels. Breathe for 3, 2, 1. Release the palms to the back of the knees. Crossing at the ankles, palms down, lift up the seat. Beautiful. Come on down. We're going to swing the legs around and take a nice tabletop. Stacking those shoulders over your wrists. Tops of the feet press down. Inhale. And exhale. Feel that space between the shoulders. Spread out nice and wide. See if you can get the spine to lengthen in the neck. Pull the chin back. Gaze is right between your thumbs. Your belly is engaged here, pulling up and in. Inhale here. Exhale. Beautiful. Walk the palms forward. Palms come forward. And we're going to bring the belly back towards the thigh. The chest comes towards the thighs. And the ears are going to rest in between the biceps. So we have downward facing dog arms in a kneeling position, a little puppy pose. Take a moment and once again rotate those shoulders. The open parts of the elbows are rotating towards each other and up towards the ceiling in order to spread that space of in between the shoulder blades. Beautiful. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, walk the palms back. Nice. So we're going to push the hips back towards the heels. Take a little child's pose, just a moment. Feel the front of the ankles. Get a little stretch here. The shins. And inhale, coming back to tabletop position. We're going to walk the palms out, take a little Sphinx pose, opening up the front of the body. In Sphinx pose, the hip points rest on the mat. The low belly is to the mat. The low ribs are to the mat. Elbows underneath the shoulders. That is both front to back and left to right. Okay? Pull those shoulders down towards the hips and lift the heart to the front. Feel the heart pulling forward and up. Breathe. Pull that left heel in towards the body. If you would like, you can grab a hold of that foot, pulling that heel in towards the glute. Try to keep the shoulders square to the front here. Getting a nice stretch in the front of the quads, the front of the thigh. If not, you can stay here. Actively getting a stretch. You can take a strap, a tie, a towel around to pull that heel in. Let's go ahead and switch sides. Release the left leg. Pull the right heel in towards the body. Maybe twist for an additional stretch here. Three, 2, 1. Release. Coming back around to your Sphinx pose. Gently pull the palms back and release the forehead. Feel the shoulders pull back. The elbows pull back. Nice long line in the neck. Feel that stretch here. There's the chin. It's tucked in. Tuck the toes underneath. Lift the hips and press back for downward facing dog. Gently pedal out the heels here for just a moment. Noticing this inversion, noticing this posture we do in nearly every class, even if it's right at the end. What feels different today? What lesson can we pull out of our downward facing dog? Maybe we feel the shoulders rotate a little more. Maybe we feel the calves open up a little more so we're able to press open those knees and those heels down. Maybe we feel a little more length in the neck as those ears come in between the biceps. Careful not to dump into your, ooh, that's uncomfortable, into your downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, walk to the top, nice and wide, coming into Malasana squat. We're gonna bring the feet outside the hands. Bring the sit bones down. Bring the elbows to the inner knees, pressing those knees open. Deep hip opening squat here. Trying to send the weight back into the heels, shoulders over hips. Go ahead and release the palms, right palm down. Right shoulder can drop inside that right knee. Lift up the left arm. Just a brief twist here. And switch sides. Left shoulder inside, left knee, right arm up. And release, dropping the seat down. Bring the knees together. Beautiful. Come onto your back. Nice and easy. Take the knees hip distance apart and just kind of let them fall from side to side. Draw the knees in towards the body. Open the arms nice and wide. Maybe you take a cactus pose. And exhale, drop the knees to the left. Keep that right shoulder grounded down. Allow the feet to settle, the knees to settle, but you want to keep everything stacked. Breathe in, breathe out. Feeling that deepening happen with every exhale. One more full breath on the left. And come back to center. Inhaling big as you reach the top. Exhale, roll to the right. Letting those knees drop down, left shoulder stays planted down to the mat. Take a few breaths here. Notice the difference. Two more breaths here. Come on back to center. Release the feet. Stretch out the legs. Bring the arms alongside the body. Turn the palms up. Take a full breath in. And a full breath out. Feeling the muscles in the neck. Relax. Feel the shoulders relax. The glutes. The belly. The muscles in the face. Notice where you might be holding on to anything in particular. And send your exhale to release it. You can, of course, stay here if you'd like. Ending your meditation as you see fit. We can start to Make small movements that feel good to wake up the body. Gently making our way to our favorite side for just a moment. Resting in gratitude. Gratitude for our bodies. Gratitude for our ancestors and spirit guides. Gratitude for these practices. Gratitude for our teachers and our mentors, our lessons and our blessings. Gently press yourself up into a comfortable seat. Joining the palms of the heart, we seal our practice. And as always, I thank you so much for coming to stretch and flex with me here. I hope that today's session served. I hope that the message was received. I hope you feel good. And I hope that I see you again super soon. Om Shanti. Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. Namaste. Peace, friends. We'll see you soon.